Here is our factory inspection. Please take a look. Today I will introduce it to everyone. IP modulator, this IP modulator. Let's look at its front panel. The first, all bald head. The second, bald head. The third, bald head. 1 electrical port, 2 electrical ports, 3 electrical ports. You can choose 3 optical port inputs. You can also choose 3 electrical port data. See, there are indicator lights here. Okay? Why do we need to make this port? Because some signal sources are directly input through the port. So we made 3 optical ports. 1, 2, 3 in our 2 data areas. If an optical port is inserted, then the electrical port serves as a backup. If the electrical port is used, then the optical port is the backup. If both the optical port and the electrical port are inserted simultaneously, they serve as backups for each other. Allow one to be used. Then the same applies to data 2. Data 3 is the same. Take a look at the overall setup. Let's take a look at the back panel of this machine. I'll explain the overall back panel here. There are 100 megabit ports for input. Take a look at the 100 megabit ports. Why do we need so many inputs? Because we might have many signal sources such as satellite receivers, encoders, and other old devices. So we need this many IP ports for input. Additionally, we have a network management port. This is the gateway port for connecting to a computer. For direct operation via a single network cable. We added 2 gigabit IP ports. For older devices that don't have IP, we provided 2 ASI inputs for ASI input.
This is to ensure that older equipment can be connected and modulate output. We added a USB modulation interface here. So when we have our videos, we can insert them via USB.
This machine is a modulator, and finally, it outputs modulation. As you can see here, this is a modulation output. At the same time, we have equipped it with a modulation test next to it. The back is connected to an EDFA or 1550, which can directly go through the network. This part can be used directly in the chicken coop to watch TV because it is for testing. The battery is very high, the battery is very low, and the testing is good. This is the back panel of the entire machine. Please don't hesitate to like,